Hello everybody, Ginger Shadow here, and welcome back to some more RWBY visual novel with me. And this isn't Cinder's Day. Wow, there's different sprite out. Every month we tend to get like a new sprite thing, and it's in like an alternative for a character. This month it was Raven. It looks bloody damn good. Raven, I don't even know who exactly this is meant to be, or else it's just business wear in general. But yeah, Raven in like business wear. That looks really good. I like that. That's really nice. But right, anyway, yeah. Cinder's date today. Cinder's date was a pain to set up. Cinder's date has been set up though. Her fourth date, well, obviously you've got to do the first 3 dates. The first 2 dates, easy enough. You need to get some money for the first one because you have to take her out to dinner and stuff. But yeah, you just general bits and pieces, that's fine. The third date though, you have to make sure you've done this first 2 dates. By the time the Burrito Forest rolls around, because if you don't, then you miss a scene for the third date, which is just after the Burrito Forest. And if you don't do the third date, obviously can't do the fourth date. So, yes, Cinder's one. Bit of a pain when I'm looking back through save files. I had to replay the Burrito Forest again. Joy, I've done that like 24 times at this point. I hate that event. Not because it's hard, not because it's bad, just because I've had to do it so many bloody times for this series. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure I'll have to play it through a dozen times before the series is done. But anyway, right, I'm going to quickly just get to Cinder's bit now. But yeah, this is Raven. She looks bloody fantastic in this. Also, yeah, just to quickly show it in case anyone's wondering. Yeah, this is, I do believe, the event required for Cinder's third date. So it's on day 131. Is it always that day? I don't know. Maybe it could be slightly before then. But either way, yeah, that's the event there, because you meet Cinder in her Haven outfit and stuff. And yeah, but anyway, Cinder's fourth day is set up for, well, the following week, because we did Cinder's third day at that point. So yeah, I don't know if this is the earliest you can have it or what, but here we are. So I have to tell them about what happened with Cinder. What happened with Cinder? I don't really remember because it was a long time ago, but like we confronted her, or she confronted us. There was a meeting, we'll say, in a classroom. And it ended with people getting pinned against walls and very high sexual tension. But also, stabby tension. It was weird. But yeah, it happened. And we pretty much came out of it in the upper hand because of our semblance. Because our semblance, like, if you have a connection with someone, we can essentially drain their aura. Apparently, we're now connected enough with Cinder at some level. It's like, we can drain her aura or something. So, that was the thing. But anyway, let's go tell the team what happened with Cinder and how, like, seducing her's turned into us maybe stabbing each other. Alright, I won't deny that, considering the situation you found yourself into, you acted the best you could, but way to put a target on your head. Are you nuts? Oh yeah, Jack's still in the maid outfit. I need to change that. Like, I don't dislike the maid outfit on Jack, but I prefer her normal clothes. I like Penny and 2B's outfit, though. I wonder what we're going to get for an Evelyn outfit. That'll be fun. Anyway, Jin, I share Evelyn's concern. You put yourself in harm's way. By threatening her, like so, you made yourself a priority for Cinder. This may sound incredibly childish, but she started it. She made herself a priority for me, for us. Yeah, Jin, but she's the bad guy. She does that. Yeah, still, you'll have to watch your back from now on. I guess. But okay, to be completely honest with y'all, that's not all that happened. You're missing the end. Oh? Ending? What ending? So, as I was making my case, I had restrained her. Oh yeah, she pitched. I remember now. Hold on, I'm gonna say it. Oh. Grabbed one of her wrists, pinned it above her head, got in her face, that kind of stuff. Oh my. And while I was doing that, she suddenly bit my lower lip. So yeah, that happened. It pinned her against the wall and she bit his lower lip. She's being defiant and all that, but it was a very sexual defiance. She what? Swear to God, she bit on my lower lip and pulled it back. Then she socked me in the face and hightailed out of there. What the hell does that... Why? Maybe Jin's seduction plan actually worked. I'm glad Penny's seen the humorous side in this. Except it's Penny. She's being completely serious. Fat Chads. She had most definitely not fallen for me. Of course. But if your last private conversation is anything to go by, she very least considers you good enough to fuck. Evelyn. What? It's true. Yeah, but point is, considering what was going on at the moment, she's, shouldn't she be more prone to killing me than anything else right now? Yeah, but, this is confusing. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. But, when does it ever make much sense with Cinderfall? Alright, maybe, just maybe, you've not become a target to her. Your actions made yourself something else in her eyes. I'm gonna have fun this day, I can just tell already. But, what exactly? Well, maybe Cinder is into rough compilation. I'm just throwing out a hypothesis. As unlikely as they are, the problem is that we know next to nothing about Cinder as a person. And if her reaction can't be explained by what we know of her plans and role, it must be something pertaining to her as a person. So we'll most likely never know. Great. Oh, whatever. The bottom line doesn't change, aka, watch your back, Jin. Because she either wants to kill you, or she wants to bed you. I don't know which. Because such a saucy encounter happened. Hello, Cinder. Yeah. Ma'am, you've been in a good mood today. Or lately. Have I? Oh, I haven't changed her into Chili? What the hell's her name from the Broly movie? I always forget her name. But that's meant to be Emerald speaking there, not me. But anyway, yes, I believe so. Did something happen? Yes. Yes, something happened. And something rare showed up in front of me. Someone who can challenge her and, well, dominate her. Something I actually want. Ma'am? Now, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of things I want to do, to accomplish. But the last time there has ever been something I wanted to have, to possess, I was just a little girl. I see. So you're going to get it? It's an interesting phrase you've just used there. Emerald, she's going to get it. I don't know if I should. What do you mean? Is there an impediment? Blah, blah, blah. The impediment is that I need to keep my focus on the mission. A distraction like this is something I can't allow. Even though it's such a rare occurrence. We've got to make sacrifices sometimes, Emerald. You of all people should know this. I do. But ma'am, that's only because I was alone. I won't deny that that in life there are times when choices must be made. But the entire reason why you looked for me and Mercury's father was because there are things even you by yourself can't accomplish. Your point being? I don't mean to insult or diminish you, ma'am, but I just want you to know that you can rely on me to be your eyes and ears at any moment. Yes, Emerald wants to bed her as well, but we've already knew that for a while. You know, Emerald, I think I'll take you up on that offer. Wait, what? I won't disappoint you, ma'am. I'm sure. Now let's get back. Or go back. Blah. There's a dress in desperate need of airing. What? I'm gonna have fun with this event, aren't I? Oh, almost certainly. Okay, so I don't know if this is the event bit, but I don't recognize this phrase, so I'm gonna assume it is. Okay, hopefully that's the last pancake better run for this week. The feck? Okay, I don't know what the hell's happening here. How did we end up going through so much of the stuff? Anyway, we're not Team Jennifer. Good question. Pancake seems so random here, but whatever. Maybe it had something to do with the burnt smell I felt sticking around the kitchen last week. Someone must have tried and failed to make some. This is not just offensive any longer, Jane. It's downright suicidal. It's the dress! But Cinder. After how we parted last time, not paying attention to your surroundings, I don't even, I didn't even... Yeah, that threw me off there. I didn't even make it hard for you to notice me this time. Look at what I'm wearing. Yeah, I'd rather not. Liar. Also, a murder on campus would put your plans on hold indefinitely, wouldn't you say? I guess it would. But that's not what I'm here for anyway. Yeah, it's gonna send alarm bells to Jin's head after the talk he had with the girls. What are you here for, Cinder? Killing you wouldn't only make a mess of my plans. It wouldn't even be as easy as you'd think. Wait, what? It wouldn't even be as easy as you'd think. Yeah, she did say that. Wait, what? Excuse me. At least Jin's confused too. You've been trained as a hunter, Jin, which means aura, a shield which is always on and automatically protects you and heals you. I mean, it's not always on, but you know, it's always on when the person wants it on. To kill you without a fight, I'd have to shoot you at your head with a high-quality dust round shot from a high-powered sniper rifle, or dismember you and make sure you bleed out. The hell's wrong with... What do you want? Now, that's the right question. I just thought I'd put it out there in the open, both me and you. You and me? Yes, Jin. It wouldn't be that easy to kill you. And it wouldn't be easy to follow up on your little threat either. You think I'd hesitate? Oh, absolutely not. I know you meant every single word you said to me, and I know you wouldn't hesitate a second if I crossed that line. But still, while you had a great sell, I'll admit, there's the tiny little problem of how your secret weapon works. How it works? Is your aura pool infinite by any chance, Jin? I mean, you can draw it from other people, so technically, well, it's never going to be infinite, but you know, he could draw a lot. He has a lot of friends. You only need that hint, huh? That's right. Even if what you said is technically true, considering how much aura is generated by a collapsing aura structure, where are you going to pull all of that, You're going to just come at me without any aura of your own, unprotected? You're going to spend aura as soon as you get it? Can you even do it while siphoning it? Can you do it faster than me killing you or any of your friends? That's a good question, I suppose. He can drain aura, but how quick can he do it? Can he do it quick enough to actually survive? Well, there's a question. You, come on, do it. This is a weird fight here, I figured. Yeah, going at each other wouldn't do anything but make trouble for the both of us. But we both know it's going to come to that sooner or later. I've made it a mistake by getting involved with your team. I thought you easily manipulate... Oh, I can't say that word! Fools! So, what stops me from making you regret it, as I regret it, and throwing out the baby with the bathwater? There's a phrase I've not heard in a while. What? Yeah, nothing really. But you could provide me with something. What? That's enough for today. So pull your jaw back up, not a word to anyone, and wait for my message. We'll talk more on a later date. I wonder what's causing those goosebumps. Well, Cinder's regained control of the situation. I just made her even more dangerous, didn't I? Yeah, you let her get back in control by putting her in a no-win situation. And there is that too. You drove her into a corner where she thought she had no answer. Then she came up with an answer. But no, Cinder fall in control is a scary thing. But alright, let's get to what I assume is going to be next, the date part, where Cinder's going to send us a message. And I'm not actually sure what she wants. Like, obviously the wording hints towards the idea she's going to try and pretty much bed his baby, possibly. But at the same time, that could just be a twist and it could be something else she wants. I don't know. I want to see what happens now. Hold on. Yup, here we are. Right, so next event thing after that, next event bit is the actual date. What should I do about Cinder? Right, since it's been a roller coaster, because Cinder's thing's been all... It's not even that much of a roller coaster. It's been like, there's ups and down bits. But, like, it's mostly been really flirty. Flirty hating towards sexual. Because it starts with us trying to, like, seduce her and stuff. And then it's, like, threatening, but also a bit of seduction. Just flirting at the end. And now it's like, we're not even sure what the feck's going on. But Cinder wants something, and we're not sure what. And we're not sure what we can do anymore to stop her. Because we've let her regain control of the situation. We thought we had her beat. We thought we had her pinned down. And, like, we're in control now. No. No, it's not. Because Cinder's used her brain and thought, is he in control, though? Is he as good as they say he is? Possibly not. Well, let's see what the conclusion of this is. Also, this means Cinder's 4th date's happened. That means now Cinder's technically in the runnings. That her 5th date. Taking Cinder Fall to the dance. That's going to be quite a weird one, given she's got, you know, other plans at the CCT. But she does what she does, I guess. I'm guessing there'll be ways around it, whether it means she ends up dancing with us after she's done that business or something, which could still make total sense. There's definitely ways around it. Just, it'd be interesting seeing, like, an event with her at the CCT. Or with her doing the CCT thing, or doing an event with her at the dance. But, right, regardless, anyway, I still want Neo or Yang to win. But, let's do this now. What we gonna do? She's right when she says that sooner or later, things will come to a breaking point. But it can't be now. Not before we finish dealing with the boss. Because this is before we finish dealing with the boss. I don't know how really powerful she is. Nor Emerald or Mercury. She's still half of Amber's powers. And on top of that, she's a skilled aura user. And there was that semblance she was able to shot a hole through Titania's chest. Wait, what? When was this? Did she? Maybe that was a sparring class somewhere? I don't know. Maybe that might have been an event that triggered that. Like, I just haven't seen. Maybe Titania got to, like, do a sparring class with Cinder then. You know, this thing shot a hole through Titania's chest. I have no idea what that's all about. But anyway, she could do something out of glass, crystal. Anyway, we don't know what her semblance does exactly. You know what? Fun fact, in Ruby right now, we still don't. We're still not sure. We don't know how much of it is her semblance, how much is the maiden powers. Because while we thought our power might be related to, like, making a glass weapon type thing, or something, then we just saw, like, in Season 5, her and Raven clash. And Raven creates a giant ass sword. Out of magic, dust, energy, crystal stuff. So what the feck was the Cinder semblance? We're not sure, still. Maybe they'll just out and say it one day. Who bloody knows? Bah. She's an incognita? The feckles? A dangerous one that I need to keep sleeping for as long as possible. And we got a message no matter what. Meet me in the gym's pool tonight. After lights out. Come alone. Alright. Wasn't expecting to meet there again. Alright. You decided to make it look like a drowning? Thought about it. But they'd probably find some scratches from my fingernails as you thrashed about. Did I say thrashed or trashed there? I think it said trashed. But what else has we been in the pool? We came here with wise ones. Ever been there other than that? I don't think so. Yeah, the pool's a really rarely pleased place. But anyway, so what do you want? For now, I want you to sit with me. Then you'll see. Or we'll see. But sit? Really? Yes, really. Is it so hard to believe? Is that so hard to believe? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from you at all. I know next to nothing about you. Because you want it that way. So, when I can't reason about your schemes, you're a complete mystery. Not a fan of mystery, Jin. Not a fan of being in the dark. Especially when it comes to someone like you. Fair enough. Then I got the perfect pastime for us. I feel like, I've got. Feels a bit missing there, whatever. Sounds weird to me, that. Maybe that's... First of all, Cinder's not my real name. It's a nickname. I mean, the idea of Cinder using an alias, not that weird. Or changing her name suddenly because she fancied it. I mean, her name is Cinder Fall, and she went after the Fall Maiden. You could... It could be a coincidence. Or it could be Cinder's name. That's completely believable. Made to mock my hair colour. Given to me by that cow of a stepmother. In a family of blondes, I stood out like a sore thumb. Made evident to anyone with 2 functioning brain cells that she had remarried. This is backstory stuff. We probably talked about this with Cinder at some point. Or she's just saying it now, but either way, fair enough. My 2 young stepsisters grew up learning to use it as well. Especially after my father died. They were brought up with the impressive that they could treat me like garbage and get away with it. And the difference of our idyllic, close-knit community. What? What is this? Her tragic backstory, Jane. What are you doing? Left all the housework and chores to me, too. Big mistake. Starting in summer, bit by bit, day by day, I dug out a nice maybe big, hole. Why are you telling me this? Until it was big enough to fit all 3 of them in. In fall, mother, help. Lily and Rose fell down the hole. Whoops. I didn't mean to make that you trip too. Mother. Oh, that's her saying to her mother, like, Lily and Rose fell down a hole. And then she tripped her mother into it as well. Oh, don't make that face. I didn't kill them. I just took what was mine and ran. Ran where? That's the face of someone who decided to try and find something useful in my story. Ran anywhere and with anyone for a bit. I wanted to live life, so to speak, but eventually it became boring. So I thought, maybe I could try be a hunter. Found one who had retired, convinced him to teach me. He helped me unlock my semblance. Then I put a shard of glass through his left eye socket when he got handsy. Fair enough. And that's right, that right there, after initial shock, infuriated me. The thought that people still thought they could take advantage of me. Even right now, there's someone who thinks she's taking advantage of me. So I decided, fine, I would let them think so. And use that to my advantage. Talking about Salem at this time. I mean, I can believe Cinder believes she's getting, like, Cinder's joined Salem, obviously, to get power. Like, that's what Cinder wants, even in the actual show. Like, she wants power. She wants the full main powers. And she'll help Salem achieve her goals to achieve that power. And pretty much stand atop the human race. So, okay. Intense look, and yet you're silent. I'm starting to understand you a little more. But I still don't get what it is that you want. Oh, I want a great many things. What I want to obtain out of all this, that's way too far in the future for you to worry about. What I want from you, well, that's more easily answerable. Oh, answerable? Yes. You see, you're in a very rare position right now, Jin. Not only are you, shall we say, scrumptious. I thought I was misreading that word there. It does actually say scrumptious. Okay. What am I, a snack? So, great many girls, yes, apparently you are, Jin. But this is just Shibuya. This is the effect you have on girls. And possibly on guys, we don't know yet. You're also headstrong, brave, and smart enough to face me up front. Threaten me, but also know when to relent. You got under my skin and past my defenses in a way that no one had ever done before. In short, you're someone I will have to kill one day, and that makes you perfect. Perfect for what? What? Maris, what is... Get the perfect toy. The perfect buffer. Oh, I got plans, Jin. So many plans, but to bring them to fruition, I have to restrain myself from so much. You would beat me to death right now? What's going on here? Yes, like that. I knew you could take it, and you can give it. Okay, she's into that kind of kinky stuff. Get off me, you crazy bitch. And then you can die, can't you? Oh, I'm sorry. I was playing a bit too rough, wasn't I? Allow me. Get off. Okay. Better now, yes? I'm sorry. I got a little too excited there. So, she's got his arm pinned behind him. She's obviously lifted his shirt up a bit, and she's, like, obviously on top of him. And I think she was hitting him before, or something. Not sure, really. Okay, this is interesting. Just let it out, Cinder is fully clothed. There's nothing being shown here that shouldn't be shown. There's just a bit of Jin's chest. Anyway, so returning to my earlier statement, what I want, Jin, is for you to take everything I want to give. My secrets, my basest instincts, everything I want to let go of, that I want to let out. You'll take them, and then, when you're going to be too bothersome to keep around, you'll die. Kill you. Please do try. Now she's having a fun time. That's what makes it fun for me. You got to appease Cinderfall for now. Alright. That was the thing. It's alright. Cinder's thing. Yes, it's entered very kinky territory. Oh, God. Oh, I'm beginning to wonder what the dance is going to end with. Sex, probably. But, right. So Cinder is very much, I think she's just snapped at this point. For her plans, she pretty much has to, like, suppress everything and just focus on her plans. But Jin knows the secrets. Jin's in the lip, but not on her side. Jin's not useful to her. Jin can die. Jin doesn't have to stick around. She can do whatever with Jin, and then just murder him later. Like, it's not the same with, like, so say, Mercury or Emerald, because she needs them. They're sticky around. They're part of the long haul in that. She can't just get rid of them whenever she wants, because then she'd have to replace them. Jin, it doesn't matter. Jin, she can just kill. Like, obviously, when the situation arises where she can do it. So, yeah. That's the thing. So Cinder's been she just get right into it. She's just decided, yeah, feck it. We're going to bed him, I guess. But, yeah, apparently she also likes it rough. Because I think she was striking Jin a bit there and actually, like, fighting with them on the floor. This game's mental. I love it. This game's mental, but I love it. So she pinned Jin down, took his top up a bit, and just was basically pinned him down on the floor. Alright, that was something. That was something. Right, that'll do us for today then. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. That was the Cinderfall 4th date. Next up for Cinderfall is the dance. If she ever wins the thing for it, which I want to see Cinder's thing. Definitely. I definitely do want to see Cinder's thing. This would be hilarious and brilliant. But I do want to see Neo or Yang first. Preferably. So, I still want one of them to the win first. But I do want to see it eventually. Because like, I want to see pretty much all of them eventually. Like, people have got 4th dates right now. We've got Neo, Yang, Velvet, Weiss, Blake, Pyrrha, Winter, and now Cinder. So I think that's 8 in total. And obviously then Ruby got her 5th date. So that, Ruby was the 9th. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's a lineup of really interesting people. I know Yang came in 3rd last time and Neo came in 2nd. Neo was winning the entire polls until the very end. Then Ruby just won somehow. Don't know how. It makes sense Ruby won. Ruby should have been like the first one. Ruby's the one that's intertwined with the story more. Ruby's like the first date you do and the first date you can do and stuff. So it makes sense Ruby was the first 5th date you get. Fair enough. I just really want Yang or Neil to win next. And I really want to see a bunch of other people's ones. Winter's one's interesting, but like, I don't know how interesting it's gonna be because it's more her with her sister and you going out with her sister and stuff. Weiss's one should be, Weiss and Blake's one should just be quite good in general. Because Blake's one's got the whole Adam thing going on. Weiss's one, it's just, Weiss is just brilliant, eh? And I think Yang and Neil's are definitely the ones I'm most looking forward to. Then Velvet's a bit, Velvet's was, we kind of got the perverted side of Velvet out, so that was interesting. But now Cinder's, it looks like that's just getting in sex, isn't it? Almost certainly. You just won't be seeing those scenes. If there's scenes flat, you just won't be seeing them. If you want to see them when they come out, go try the game out. Links down below if you want to try the game. There's links to all the extra bits, because there are a couple of extra bits here and there. Yeah. That'll do us for today. That'll do us for this update, because yeah, the dance still doesn't have another person. I should note though, I got a comment saying like, you know, Neo and like that and Pierre, I think, do have stuff for the dance. They've got separate things. They've got like extra scenes that you get because they're intertwined in a different way or something. Like Neo and Pierre, and I think it's Neo and Pierre. They've got like extra bits that are like involved in the dance, but that's not their actual events to progress with them. Like the only person you can progress to the 5th date with right now is Ruby. Like that's the only option. So blah. You end up, I think you can end up doing stuff with Neo and Pierre regardless, but like you can't just do the actual dance with them. So I'm waiting for their update before I continue the story. Hope that comes some point in the near future. Because I really want to continue the main story. Well. That's just for this month, though. Thank you all very much for watching. See you out next time, next month, for some more Ruby visual novel. Goodbye, everybody.